Welcome everyone to my channel with a cup of chai or coffee, and today we are going to make batata vada. This is like a famous street food in Mumbai, India, which is the commercial capital of India. It is more popular in Mumbai, but it is almost made in every part of the country. So my American colleagues here, they really love the street style food and it's very famous among Indians. So I'm going to show you the quick recipe of this batata vada. It's also known as, you can call it a street style potato patty. So we have heated some oil in the pan. We added cumin seeds and some hing, which is also known as asafoetida. Now we have added some, when the cumin seeds started crackling, we added asafoetida, that is hing, and then we added some onions to it. You really have to chop the onions into small pieces for this recipe. I'm going to sprinkle some salt for taste. Always remember, add less salt, so if you want to add a little bit later more after tasting, you can do that, but if you add more salts, then it is very difficult to fix. I have also stated that in one of my previous recipes. Often people complain that it becomes salty. So the easy fix if that ever happens is to add a little bit of sugar to balance out the taste, but you know, it's always better to add less salt. So I have grated some ginger and added to this mixture. So now the next step is to add some chopped pieces of garlic. So I've added some curry leaves, but you add this in the oil at the beginning when you add the cumin seeds and hing. Before putting onions, you add curry leaves, but it's okay to add little later also. It really adds great taste to your recipe, so it's good to add, but I have added it at a later stage. Also, you can see I have added green chili. So green chili is not, don't cut it into small pieces, because that will really make the, when you eat the potato patty, it's really going to be very spicy. So you know, if you're going to share this recipe with the kids, you're going to give it to them, then you know it will be very spicy. So just for taste, I have like slit green chili, like big pieces of green chili. So that is just for taste. When I'm actually going to make the recipe, once this is cooked, I'm going to, you know, remove this green chili. I've just added this for taste. So once the onion becomes golden red, I have added some turmeric powder, red chili powder, and little bit of coriander powder. So if you don't have coriander powder at home, it's okay, just add turmeric and red chili powder. It will still do wonders. We don't add any other spices in this. If you add any of the other Indian spices or any other spices of any other country, or anything other than turmeric and red chili powder or coriander powder, it's going to, you know, it's going to taste a little bit different. It will be good, but it will be a little bit different, and you don't want to go away from the original taste of how the batata vada looks like. So please just restrict yourself to turmeric and red chili powder, and if you want to add additionally, you can add coriander powder. Now I have sprinkled some lemon juice from the top. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, and then I'm going to add potato to this mixture. So you lower the flame of the pan where you're cooking the other mixture, so it doesn't get burnt and or excess cooked. And then here I'm mixing the potatoes. Just make them like scrambled potatoes. Just make like not like a paste, but just, you know, mix them thoroughly. And we're going to add this to this mixture. So stay tuned. So you can see here I've added the potato to this mixture, and this is how it looks. Now we'll turn off the flame, and we'll let it cook in this mixture, nicely blend with the spices for some time. And once it turns little bit, it becomes cooler, we are going to make the patty. So remember, when you're cooking this mixture, also simultaneously in a kadhai or a pan, you can like a pot, you can add you can boil some oil, because we are really going to make patties and roll in this oil and deep fry them. So you need to, if you don't want to waste your time later, when you're cooking this veggie on the other pan, other side of the mixture, you can you can just start boiling the oil. You can always garnish this with coriander leaves. It really adds flavor to every recipe. If you want to add coriander leaves, it really adds in a lot of taste. And also, one important thing is, we should not forget, coriander leaves are the most healthiest thing to have in veggies. So if your diet should every day contains coriander leaves, at least every other day, or weekly 2 or 3 times at least. And today I don't have coriander leaves, so I'm just going to use it as is. I just tasted it to see if I have the correct levels of salt, and it tastes awesome. So potato patties or potato balls are ready. So now let's see how this mixture is cooked. We use besan, which is also known as gram or chickpea flour. This is a chickpea flour, besan. And in this besan powder, we add a little bit of water. Make sure you don't make it liquidy, otherwise the whole recipe will go in vain. I mean, it will still, you can prepare, but it won't be that good. It would be soggy, and the oil will be all over the place. So in the potatoes. So I think if you want to make it perfect, make sure that you don't make this more liquidy. It needs to be solid. See, just like pop, solid. This should not be liquidy, so don't add more water. And now what we do is, we dip this potato in this, do the coating of this. So one more thing, in this mixture I also added turmeric powder, a little bit of red chili powder. Don't overdo it. This is just the cover or the coating of the potato. So just add a little bit of salt, red chili powder and turmeric powder, and a little bit of water, and make it puffy. And now this covered potato, we put it in the oil. I have already added some potatoes here in the oil, so that's what it is. Now often everyone asks me, what is the right time to remove this? How do we know these are cooked? So see this, you will see it's getting a coating, and it's getting to become red, little bit red. So I won't say it will become fully red, but when it starts becoming red, this is the right time. It's getting cooked, and this is the right time to remove it from the oil. So let it cook for some time more. And at the same time, I have applied butter, and I've spread the butter on this pan, and I'm gonna get this bread ready, because this is like a potato along with the bread. I'm going to show how this is done, but so we don't want to waste time. So on the different pan, I have breads getting ready. See, now you can see they have started becoming a little bit red, the coat, and now the cover of the potato, and now this is the chickpea flour or the besan coating. So now once it starts becoming red, I know it's ready. I'm going to remove all the excess oil and then put it on a tissue paper so it soaks in more oil. We want to have it still healthy, so we want to remove the excess oil. So this is what we are going to do. And now you can see how it looks. Now to the bread. On one side I have put the batata vada, that is the potato patty, and on the other side I have applied tamarind date chutney. You get this in Indian store, and this is a mix of tamarind and date paste, but you get in some Whole Foods or some American stores as well. But just in case you don't have it, don't worry. You can also apply the ketchup. I have put in ketchup as well. People apply like green coriander chutney and lot of other combinations, the garlic chutney as well. I also do that sometimes, but if you have to make this recipe very quickly, you can just add, if you don't have tamarind date chutney, you can just add ketchup. Now I'm going to sprinkle in some chaat masala, and I have put some small pieces of onion on top of the ketchup. Now here's the thing, the whole point of me doing this recipes is because people had requested, my friends, my colleagues, that we want to make those Indian dishes in the most simplest way, or any other international dishes in the most simplest way, like American or Mexican, and with the minimum ingredients we have. So if you don't have chaat masala, if you don't have a tamarind date chutney, just apply a regular ketchup and put some onions on it, and then the patty on one side, and we are just going to cover this up. And here you have everything ready. I have cut the bread into half slices, and then this is, you can alternatively, if you just want to, instead of having it with the bread, if you just want to have it plain, you can even have it that way. We often have it with bread, and also we can have the patty as is, the batata vada or the potato patty, and then you can take the ketchup and the tamarind date chutney on the side as well. So our dish is ready. Enjoy, and always remember, you can always make the food tasty in the basic ingredients available. If you really want to have the authentic taste, you can use all the ingredients I have used today. But if you have just basic ingredients like ginger, garlic, green chili, turmeric and red chili powder, it will still do wonders. So enjoy batata vada.